Hello, it is with a great pleasure that I would like to announce and give you some additional details about the retreat that will be taking place this year, so 2023, at the end of September in Sicily, Italy. It's a retreat that I am actively working on putting together with a team of fantastic women. This is a women's retreat only. I just want to emphasize that. This will allow us to be much more open and natural with each other. And we will be processing quite a lot. So I think that that will also enhance the comfort that we will feel with each other. So I wanted to say a little bit more about this retreat that I've been mentioning in recent videos that I have posted. So this specific video is dedicated to this very topic, because we are starting to get some inquiries, and I want you to guys know what it is that we're preparing for you. And also, I think this is important. We only have 10 spots. There is a small possibility, but it is a possibility that we may expand the group size a tiny little bit, but for now we are aiming for 10 people. So if you are interested in joining us, do send an email to Aneta. She's the organizer, and her email address is going to be directly below this video in the description, at least to reserve your spot. And as as the retreat is shaping up and we're getting all the details ironed out, we will be sending more information. So for now, we're going to be coming together at the foot of Mount Etna, and we will be staying at a town called Zafferana Etnea. So it's pretty close to Catania, although it is not exactly in the city, but a bit outside of it, close to water, and close to a very charming small town, which we will be also exploring, and which you will be able to explore on your own should you choose to, because it is also a program that will allow for quite a bit of free time and leisure to offset the intensity of the inner work we will be doing. So our main goal with this retreat is to help you transform the pain of relational trauma. We will be talking about this a lot. That's going to be sort of the starting point of the retreat and the work I'll be doing with you all. So we'll be talking about relational trauma. Now, whether it is from family or from a workplace or from friendships or from relationships, which I believe will be probably the bulk of the people who will attend, will be the people who are struggling with romantic relational trauma. That's where we're going to start. We will be transforming it. That's our goal. This abuse, this pain into calm, creativity, and self-empowerment. So the idea is to come out of this retreat trusting yourself so much more and who you are at the core level. We'll be doing a lot of self-discovery. Everyone will have a different journey, but we will be doing it together in our circles while supporting one another in the process. So what my goal is as a facilitator is to help you tap into a more authentic and spontaneous essence that you already have, which will help you to become a whole person, right? Because it is so much better to cultivate relationships, again, whether they're with romantic partners or with friends or with family or with people at work in your professional environments, from that whole level, from that healed place of empowerment. And we carry so many assumptions, and I can so relate to that, about what is right and what is wrong, and so many of them undermine our sense of empowerment, right? Like, even for me, recording these videos has been such a big challenge, because I'm having to overcome my own self-perception as someone who's seeking attention, right, through doing this work. I don't want to, be doing this for the spotlight. I don't. That's not my goal. In fact, I shy away from this, which is partly why there's so many gaps in my recording so often, is because I'm not doing it for that. And it takes me a lot to overcome my own self-restraint, to not put myself in that position, getting all this attention, because that's not in my nature. So yeah, and I'm working currently myself with my own coach to overcome these barriers, to be able to put so much more content and be of so much more help and have a bigger reach when it comes to doing this work. So this is just one small example, and we will be doing this kind of work too, because our life isn't just about getting our romantic or familial relationships in a right place. It's also about, what do we do next? How are we going to connect with ourselves in a way that allows us to bring our gifts to the world, right? There could be so many blockages in that as well. So like I mentioned, we're going to start with the trauma, with understanding what it is, what is the nature of trauma, how does it manifest in our body. What will help us do this transformative work is the presence of another wonderful facilitator who'll be with us and helping us do movement practices and sessions, dance sessions that will help us free that stuck energy that we may be holding inside of our bodies, so we can tap deeper into that freedom that we have inside, that pure essence of who we are, and channel it in a way that feels more authentic, spontaneous, and creative. That's what I'm all about. So we'll be doing that, and I will be leading 7 circles. Right now, the plan is to have 7 circles that will last somewhere between 2 and 3 hours. I will be doing some lectures, some presentation about different topics. Then we will have a discussion, and we will be doing as well some additional live coaching. So again, lots of deep work. Nature of trauma is the starting point. We'll be moving through the topic of beliefs and emotions and the effect they have on the choices that we make, the decisions that we make as well in our life, that then determine the course of our life and where we go. Very important things to become aware of and shift where necessary. We will be then at the peak of our transformative journey, learning to take charge and become more active in our lives, because it's so easy for people who are highly empathic, highly sensitive, to get into a little bit of that passive role, get into the role of more of a supporter in lives of other people. That's why narcissists can be so attractive to us, because they have this ability to command attention, to appear in charge of their life. And this is something that we sometimes struggle with. So part of the transformative journey will be to step into a more active role in our life. And so that will be part of the program. And then we will be landing in our feminine power. Again, it's a topic that's become much more popular in the recent years, and I want to explore it and present it and apply it in a way so that it's empowering for us women to tap in. Again, it's that word essence, but tap into this authentic essence. And again, we all will have it a little bit different, and a little bit of a different combination that will allow us to be in more of a flow of who we are. So again, coming back to this topic of authenticity, which I think is really important, and soft power. It's not necessarily about being, upfront and in others' faces. I don't think that's in our nature, but we still do need to cultivate this soft power where we are in charge of our life, when we have control over our life, when we don't give it in the hands of other people. We maintain it, but we do it in a way that's in agreement with who we are, not against who we are. So it's not about trying to become someone else, but it's about becoming more in harmony with who we already are. And we will wrap up with our future vision and goals. So there will be a little bit of that sort of more of a classical coaching, and that we will be doing in terms of setting our compass, our soul GPS towards the North Star, but by first defining what that North Star is, and gaining the confidence that we can move in that direction, that we have what it takes, because we do. Sometimes we just need a reminder. Sometimes we need somebody to tell us, and sometimes we need to be able to tap into that truth ourselves and learn to repeat that a few times, so that it becomes something that's more of a habitual support system. Okay, so that's very rough sketch of the program. Again, there will be 7 of such lectures. We'll be doing also some support checking circles. There'll be the ability, we will have the time to also book additional one-on-one coaching should that be needed. So I'll be there, I will be of support. We will have daily dance and movement sessions, as I mentioned. We will also have a photographer with us who will take beautiful portrait photographs as we go through this transformative journey, likely in a beautiful natural environment. So we're still thinking exactly of where that location will be, but all of this is in the works. But you will be leaving the retreat with a portrait of yourself. What else? We will one of the days we will spend doing ceramics workshops. So I really love the idea of doing something with hands-on, because as you probably know, it's so easy to get stuck in rumination and overthinking and analysis paralysis that keeps us sort of stuck in this area right here. And again, we will be doing a lot of mental processing while we are together, but I also wanted to incorporate not just the physical dance movements, but also doing things with our hands, and then having something beautiful to take back with us that symbolizes our journey. So we will have a day doing creative ceramics, and it will be a 2-part workshop with a visit to a winery and a delicious lunch outdoors that will be part of that day as well. What else? Everyone will get a massage. It's part of our program. We think that it's really important to also relax while we're doing this deep processing. So massage had to be a part of our program. We will be eating delicious Italian food, right? I mean, we'll be in Italy. So between breakfasts and catered lunches, we'll also have delicious dinners, different combinations of menus. And that will also include 2 cooking classes. So we'll have a person right there with us in our villa who will be showing us how to make these meals, and some of them will be a group project, some of them will be just up to you if you want to pop in and join and be together in the kitchen preparing the food, or whether you'd rather take the time and relax by the pool and just enjoy an evening maybe with a glass of wine. So it will be up to you. What else? Daily breakfast. We'll have delicious Italian pastries, local food, coffee, these sorts of things. And it will be a 6-night stay, again, at the private villa in Zafferana Etnea. Arrivals will happen on Monday. Monday will actually be a very light day for us, and then intensity will pick up throughout the week, and we will wrap up on Sunday. We'll have departures. So that's the sketch. Just a few more things I wanted to say about the ceramics workshop. I got a note from the organizers, so I just wanted to read it, that the ceramics workshop aims to bring body and mind to the present moment while building a piece that represents each of you who will be participating. We will be learning techniques for hand building using different tools that will be available. And also during the workshop, you will be learning a bit regarding the Sicilian viticulture and enjoy local food and wine. So that's a note from the ceramics workshop organizer. And as I said earlier, you will also have time to relax, explore the town, visit local cafes, maybe do some shopping, things like that. And there will be also the option to book additional one-on-one coaching should you need it, additional photo session with a photographer if you'd like to expand that, and also additional massage should you need it. So again, we're putting this workshop together so you can either go strictly with the program, or you can sort of weave in and out with it and make it your own, your very own experience. So it's for 10 women only, and we hope you can join us. Again, it will be in Sicily, Italy at the end of September, most likely begin on the 25th, but we are still ironing out the final details before we give the final confirmed dates. And so again, if you would like to get on the list, if you'd like to ask any questions that we can answer in our future videos, because we will be the 3 facilitators that are putting this together. We will also record a video for you in the near future, but we'll be having a little bit more of a relaxed discussion about the processes that we intend to activate during that time. So if you have questions that you would like us to address in that video, again, do send them to Aneta, and her email address is right below this video. As a final reminder, I want to say that this workshop, this retreat, is not to substitute a personal therapy should you need that. This is in addition to any other things that you're doing. This is in an effort to provide you with a wider support system, a sustained experience that you'll be able to hone in inside of your nervous system and take it with you into your life. We'll also probably make wonderful friendships while we're there and enjoy some deep insights, which is usually what happens, at least often happens to me whenever I leave my daily environment and go to a new place. I always see things differently. So I hope that that will also be your experience, and that will be incredibly empowering and incredibly enriching. So that's it for today. Do let me know if you have any questions also in the comments below. And again, I hope you'll be there. This workshop will be done in English language, although I do speak also Polish, and there will be also someone who speaks Italian with us there as well. But for the materials, if you would like to take full advantage of the lectures and of the coaching, you're gonna need to speak English. So thank you so much again, and I hope to see you there, and have a beautiful day, evening, wherever you are. Thank you. Bye-bye.